Hey guys, my name's Autumn. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever vlog, so thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on the Patrick blouse by Vera Grazia. This was my first attempt, and this was also my first ever knitted project. So first ever sweater. Didn't turn quite the way I wanted it to be, so I am going to retry it. However, I am going to make some modifications. This is it so far, and it's going to be striped, and I'm so excited for that. So also just want to say that these two colors are featured on Vera Grazia's channel in her Olga jacket. I thought they were so beautiful, and I wanted to kind of implement that into her own pattern. Also on my channel, I kind of want this to just be like knitting vlogs and then also just like the interesting parts of my days. So it's going to be like a combination of both, just like fun vlogs. I've never vlogged before, and I am generally like a more camera shy person. So this is going to put me out of my comfort zone and give me the opportunity to try something new and exciting along with the knitting. So knitting is like a very new hobby for me. I used to only like crochet. Like here's a kind of a project. Here's like a project I was working on. I was going to make a tote bag, like a granny square tote bag, which I still plan to do, but knitting has kind of taken over. But I have just been so inspired by all the cute like wearables that everyone makes. My Pinterest board is like overflowing with knitted projects, and I want to join the fun. I want to be a part of it, so I'm gonna do it too. I'll kind of show you like what I've been interested in as well. I also have yarn coming in the mail today for the Lemon Teeny top by Blue For You, and that's gonna be like a really cute summer project. So I'm also gonna be working on that, and I will bring you, and yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so this is my Pinterest board for like knitting inspiration. Obviously these are very like crazy and kind of difficult projects, especially for like a very new beginner like me. But I love knitting. Okay, so here we go. This is one of the knitting projects that I want to do. It's the Lotta pants, and I've seen so many people make these. I think even Vera made them. Just so cute. I think that'd be really fun, and obviously you can probably tell that I love stripes, so that's something that's on my inspo board. Let's go back. Okay, and then I have also seen a lot of these like really like kind of like chunky cabled sweaters. Cables are so beautiful. I also just love the idea of it being like really chunky and like oversized instead of like a fitted sweater, like a regular like fitted type of sweater. So cute. That's something that I definitely would love to make one day for sure. And also these like little circles on knitting, adorable. I've seen a lot of stuff like that. Someone made a really cute bandana I saw on YouTube with circles, and that would be adorable. I also have a lot of inspo for like the Olga sweater and Olga jacket on my Pinterest board, and I bought the pattern for the Olga jacket just being very like ambitious. I feel like that's kind of a lot for me, but definitely where I want to be and very inspired by it. The color combos are so beautiful. I have saved so many. You can kind of see. Okay, and then also just like the Marielle and like the pointelle type of vibe going on. So adorable. I feel like I've always been into pointelle, and then this summer it just kind of blew up. So I don't know, I'm very, very in that mood. Oh, and then this is the Love Loop top by Simstrick. Vera also made this, and I was so inspired by it. It's so beautiful, and like just cables in the heart shape, but also cables in the summer. It's just like the best of both worlds, best of every world. I have this saved on my Ravelry, but also, yeah, I didn't want to start there. That's somewhere I want to be, and I would love to make that one day. Don't know what color, but adorable. And then I do know that one day I really want to get into like color work, but that's also like in the future. Oh, I did buy actually this pattern by Riri Knits. I really just like wanted to support her when she first put out her first pattern. So I did end up buying this. I think I bought the swan one, and it's so beautiful. I think maybe like this winter, that would be like a really good place to get into color work because it's like on a much smaller scale and like, yeah, I don't know. I think that would work out really well. So as you can tell, I am very inspired and very like into this already. I do kind of have the personality of someone who's just like very, like who kind of gets like super inspired to do something and then just like goes all in. So that's kind of me, and I'm gonna go all in and we're gonna do it together. So yeah. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna be talking while we are knitting. So this year, when it was New Year's, I made a couple goals for myself, but a few were knitting related. My goal was to, number one, learn how to knit. Number two, knit a sweater. And number three, knit a striped sweater. So I think I'm already on number three, and it is now June. So I think I'm doing pretty good this year. Also, today is Monday, June 8th. I don't work until Thursday, I believe. Yeah, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I've got 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to just do my thing, knit. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about with the Patrick blouse. In this one, I sized down my needles because I tried a gauge swatch. I felt like I wasn't able to get the gauge quite right, but I sized down my needles in this project. So the recommended is 8, and I used, well, I guess, so this is 5 millimeters. I used 4 millimeter needles for this, for like the body and the main like stitching. But I felt like I wanted this sweater to be a bit more oversized than this one. I do like how the fabric came out. I think it looks good, but I kind of just wanted to try with the recommended needle size and just kind of see how that looked with this. Okay, so we have Knit Picks Cotton, Sea Glass, and Pistachio are the two colors that were used, and it is 70% Tanguis cotton and 30% linen. So it's very nice. This is the same, this Patrick blouse is the same. Cotton yarn, and I believe starts with an A. I can't remember what it was. Hello again. It's still Monday, but it's Monday afternoon. So my goal with this pattern isn't to be like 100% perfect, but I don't want like any big mistakes that like would deter me from wearing this, because obviously I love this yarn. It's so beautiful. And like this pattern is really nice, so I want to like actually make this wearable and like, you know, nice. So we'll see how I feel and I will update you. Okay, so it did just start lightning a lot and hailing, but no tornado so far. And I just made some tea because it felt like the vibe. But I just got my yarn in the mail, so I wanted to open that up with you. Ooh. So I got Sandus Yarn Line, and I got it in the colors Lime Punch and Baby Blue. So this is going to be the body, and then this is going to be the accent color. And I believe this is also cotton, linen, and viscose. Yeah. So that'll be my Lemontini top. And yeah, I need to finish this first though, so we'll get to this later. Look at those feet. Okay. Hello. Hey, welcome back. Today is now Tuesday. So some negative progress has been made. I had to undo a lot of my progress. So my problems were like my color changes for the stripes. Like they were fine, but I just ended up doing too many rows. So like for the first like dark teal color, I ended up doing 5 rows and my goal was to do 4. And then when I did the 5, I noticed it a little bit later and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just do 5 because it looked fine. It looked cute. But then when I switched back to this lighter color, I did 6 rows. So then I was like, okay, we gotta fix something here. So I tried to do a lifeline and I tried to go back to like the 4th row of the dark teal color. And I just ended up losing like my increase row, like stitch markers. And then I was like, okay, that's not good. That's gonna affect like the rest of the project. So then I was like, just to be super safe, let's just undo it. Just to the beginning, because then I will know like everything will be correct thereafter. So yeah. I mean, I'm doing my German short rows. That's what I've been working on this morning. I mean, it doesn't take that long to get to kind of where I was. That was only like 1 day of progress. So today I'm gonna lock in. Oh, hi, Cookie. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna get back to where I was. And then last night I did end up just casting on my Lemon-Tini top because it was just such cute yarn and I just wanted to like look at the pattern and then one thing led to another and I was working on the top. So let me show you what I got. Here is where I am. Kind of got the top part going. So I think I finished the top part and then the next part is going to be the underarm shaping, which I think this is so cute. And this yarn is very pretty. I don't know if you could see it very well, but it's kind of like shiny in a way. And I'm really excited. I really want more summer tops. So, as you know, we have restarted the Patrick blouse. I have made my coffee. She is running a little bit low. Today, I'm planning on working on this, and then I do want to go to my local coffee shop, not for more coffee, but I want to try their matcha and see if it's good, kind of get out of the house. It's a very warm day, and my upstairs gets pretty warm, so I think that'd be nice. I can listen to my audiobook and just knit and be in public, not at my home. And then maybe today could be the day where we go swimming after Vlad gets off of work. Vlad is my husband. And I do have some cookies, like Trader Joe's cookies, like a box mix that I want to make, and that could be either today or tomorrow. So we'll see where the day takes us. Okay, so I actually did end up trying the jogless stripe technique. And it actually, I think it looks pretty good. The reason I ended up doing it is because honestly there would have been a hole if I didn't. So actually that little technique that I learned helped me secure the yarn. And then I actually did end up deciding that I want to do 8 rows per stripe because otherwise this would just be insanely long and it would be like a giant stripe at the back. So yeah, I'm gonna do just like thicker stripes and I think that's gonna be totally cute. Hey guys, welcome back to my room. That was actually like one of the worst matchas I've ever had in my life. Literally by the end of it, it was just like separated into milk and like tiny bit of green and it was so bad. I'm sad I spent money on that. Yeah, so won't be making that mistake again. I think I do want to go back and just like get their coffee. I know their coffee is good, so I just wanted to see if their matcha would be good, and it was not. So I did tell you that I'm planning on doing 8 rows for each stripe. So you can see my little stripe there, it's so cute. I'm really enjoying these colors, really enjoying this knit process. Every time I'm like knitting, I'm like looking at my work and I'm like, wow, I did that. It's so satisfying. Maybe I will work on the Lemontini top tonight. I kind of feel like doing something else. I've kind of locked in pretty hard on that, so I kind of need a break. We will see if my husband wants to go swimming tonight. That might be fun. It is like 90 degrees outside, so it's pretty warm. We'll see what he says. We're out here at the pool.
You want me to say something?
No. Everybody, today is now Wednesday. Today my allergies are so bad and it's not because of her, but yeah, I don't know. I took my allergy pills. Hopefully it will get better soon. This morning I made like a chia seed pudding type of a situation and I'm obsessed. These chia seeds, like I did like a chia seed mango pudding and it's so good. I feel like it's probably more of a snack than a breakfast, honestly, but I mean, there's chia seeds, there's yogurt, there's fruit. I feel like that's pretty healthy, so I'm gonna go with that. Today, my plans are to keep knitting. I need to make more progress on my Patrick blouse. I also plan to go to a coffee shop, one that I've never been to but have been wanting to go to, so I will take you along there. And then I have to get some groceries and kind of prepare for the week. I do work tomorrow night. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Ideally, when I work 3 in a row, I like to meal prep ahead of time. So that way I'm not like wondering what I'm going to eat for like work and everything. So my plan is to get groceries for that. Probably meal prep more like tomorrow too. But yeah, let's see what we get into. I'm outside. I'm headed to the coffee shop right now. I'm exhausted. I feel like I need a cup of coffee and this might cure me. This is my garage. You can see my husband's Hot Wheel collection on the wall. And today I just wanted to show you I'm wearing my favorite boots. Wearing my little Doc Marten Innostone boots. Literally the favorite boots ever. So cute for summer. All right, let's go. Everybody, welcome back to my car. That coffee shop was amazing. I definitely plan to go back. That latte, so good. I just got a vanilla latte just like for here, like in the mug, and oh my god, so good. Like they make their own sauces and like syrups there, and it was delicious. Whenever I try like a new coffee shop, I feel like I always get a vanilla latte just to kind of assess like the taste and like the vibe, and it passed with flying colors, so I will be back. I just drove over to Morrison, which is like where Red Rocks is. That's kind of like the famous landmark over here. There's like a little river, and I kind of want to just like sit by the river and knit a little bit, chill. I want to try out like this new camera angle too, so we might see that. And then I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to like find somewhere to go. I can be looking for a Father's Day gift for my dad, so we'll see if there's like a little shop or something to do. Somebody's trying to park right in front of me, and there's like a whole line of cars. Yeah, let's get out and have some fun. Hello. We are walking alongside the river. I'm looking for a good spot to sit, honestly. I know there's one down this way where I'm going. Honestly, there's really not any like good shops to go to here. Really, it's just like bars and like lodging and ice cream and stuff, but I don't really want any of that right now. I think I figured out what I'm gonna get my dad for Father's Day anyway, which is not here, so that's all right. We're just gonna be chilling. It's actually so beautiful outside. It's like 70s, little breeze, nice in the shade over here. What a beautiful day. I'm having a good time. I think I do want to make a goal for myself. So like I do want to keep making these vlogs. And in the vlogs, not only am I going to talk about like knitting, but I think I want to make it a point to like go outside. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I want to make a point to like go outside in nature, and like, cause that's, I don't know, like if I don't like make a point of it, I really kind of won't. And like I was talking about before, like I want to make this summer like fun and like actually enjoy the summertime, because usually I'm like kind of like a hermit inside. Like I feel like sometimes winter is like, or summer is like winter in a way, where you're like stuck inside because it's too hot instead of being too cold. So let's go outside. Oh, it's windy. I did teach myself to knit. Just off of like YouTube videos and stuff. It did help that I had learned how to crochet, or like knew how to crochet prior to learning how to knit, just because it helped me learn the continental style of knitting much easier. But shout out to my beginner friendly knitting channels to teach me how to do each step of the way. I do feel like there is kind of a disparity of like beginner knitting videos on YouTube. Like I feel like everyone wants to see like the experienced knitters and like their color work and like all their crazy stuff that they're making, but like as far as new beginner knitting, didn't see as much on YouTube compared to like crochet. Crochet you could just literally like learn immediately on YouTube, I feel like. But yeah, just something I noticed. Here's how we're looking so far. I think it's so cute. I am loving this. I don't know how I got a little hole there, honestly. I have no idea, but whatever. We're not gonna look at it. It's the back anyway. Who cares? But this is so beautiful. I feel like I'm making something so cute. Also my boots. So cute. I put this little ribbon on there from Michaels and I think it's fun.
Hey, this morning I did spend some money. I bought some more yarn. I have 2 more projects I want to add to my list, and I just want to have the yarn ready for whenever I'm done with my current projects. That includes the Princess Peplum top by Vera Grazia and the Pippa tee, and I forgot the name of the creator, but I have both of those patterns already, so I want to, make the project, I guess. So those will be up next. Since it is still summer, I wanted to knit some summer things and save like the big sweaters for later. Plus they kind of take me longer, so yeah. And then I did end up buying a couple of Baggu bags. I only have like their little, like, I don't know, those bags, like grocery type of bags, which I love. They're great for like so many different things. But I bought a few like actual bags, so that'll be really fun. I am back in my car. I just wanted to keep talking about like how I'm feeling inspired lately, actually. I just had a few more thoughts. So like, as I've mentioned, I am a nurse and I work nights, but I only work 3 nights a week. So that means I have the rest of the week to like do whatever. And yes, I have like chores and regular people like things to do, but I also have just so much time to just like do whatever I want. And I feel like I've just been feeling like life is short and I can just go and do whatever makes me happy on my days off, because I mean, I'm only in my 20s once, so let's just get it, I guess. So I don't know, like vlogging has kind of just made me think about like how I'm using my time, I guess, like my free time, and how I can actually just have so much more fun than I have been. Like, we're gonna min-max the fun, if you get me. So yeah, I think we are onto something here, and we're gonna have a great summer. And hopefully I've inspired you. I would love to see more vlogs on YouTube. I feel like I've kind of watched all the ones that I want to see, so y'all need to get out there and start vlogging too. Let's all get out there and all have fun, and I'll make cool videos that we can all watch when we're having our chill downtime. All right, I do have to go shopping, and then I will go home, and then I'll pick up where I left off. Hey guys, welcome back to my room. Today is now Thursday, and unfortunately that means I have to go to work tonight, and I won't be off for a couple days. Thank you so much for joining me on this vlog. I definitely plan to film more videos in the upcoming future, and in my next video I totally plan to show you my finished pieces. That will be a lot of fun. Thanks for joining, and make sure you subscribe. I am new and I do want to kind of like get a following going, so that would be cool. And then I did make a knitting Instagram, which I still need to post to, but don't worry, I will. It's called Autumn 8 Knits. My personal is Autumn 8 Pie, so it's kind of like a play on that. So please follow me, please subscribe, please like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!